This is step 2. Still getting caught up to real time where I'm at right now on this process. Step 1 is purchasing the land. Step 2 is dirt work. Well, step 2 would be septic permits to make sure you can have septic, but I've already did that, so I consider that part of step 1 and purchasing the land. You don't want to buy the land if you can't pass a septic permit. But so step 2 was dirt work. I hired a contractor to come in with equipment, and he cleared the topsoil. This ground was pretty level to start, but he cleared the topsoil and scraped it down to get it a little more level. And he also did scrape the driveway while he was here. I'm here working alone today because it's raining. Nobody wants to help me in the rain, and I don't blame them, quite frankly. But so the dirt work, the house, scraping the ground for the house right there, and show you the driveway here. He scraped the driveway and scraped the topsoil off and got it ready for rock. Now this driveway is almost a half mile. This is the end of the driveway at the house. It goes about a half mile to the road back that way. So it took him 6 hours to do this driveway. I don't know the name, what they call it something, I forgot the word, that basically it's not level, but they scrape the mounds and kind of make it level, but they take the topsoil off mainly to get it ready so the rock will not sink down into the ground as bad. But anyway, that was 6 hours worth of work, the driveway and the scraping for the house. So he charged $100 an hour, so that part was just right at $600. And he's also the one that's going to be doing my septic system. He's going to be probably digging the trench for my power. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to rent a trencher and do that myself or just hire him to do it with a little mini excavator he has. I'm going to do a price comparison. That'll be in a later video when we get our power ran back here. I'm going to be doing a rain catchment system instead of a well. And the reason, I had a well digger out here, a well driller, and he told me that this area is not real good. That most of the wells are deep. Like the neighbor's well's 600 feet, and he has had situations where you don't hit water. So I'm not going to take the chance. So everything's downhill for me from this area. I'm going to go off my gutters, and I'm building a barn over here in that area, in between those two pine trees right there. I'm going to be building a barn, so I'll be catching rainwater off of it too, and the house. And I'm going to put down here, you can see this in that pile of dirt down there in that valley right there. I'm going to build a building, and it's going to have water tanks in it. It's going to have 4 3,000-gallon water tanks. So I'm going to be we'll be having 12,000 gallons of water in that building that will come from the rooftops of the buildings that I have on the property. I picked that spot, like I said, it's the lowest point in this area right here. So all the rooftops will be uphill from it, so it shouldn't have any problem running down to there. So anyway, that's the end of this video. Step 2, dirt work. You got to scrape the topsoil, get rid of the bugs and the soft ground to get down to good solid ground. Step 3, the next step will be starting the house, and like I said, we've already done that, but I'll make another video to give details of that process.